Okay. Me and Sheila's live. Anybody else in here live? We're all
We're,
live, aren't
we're
we?
barely alive.
Live. Well, we're live, well, and kicking. Can't complain about too much, can we? Well, I guess we could, but we'll try not
It
to.
wouldn't do any
It,
good.
uh-oh. I'm playing on the other side.
Uh-oh, I hear echo.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, it started late. Not late, but I was talking and then it started.
Yeah.
Well, how are you?
I've been better.
Other than complaining. Well, let's hear it quick, and then we'll do what we can to make it better, and then that's all we can do. So,
Well, it's been kind of a sad day.
oh no, I'm sorry.
My son and I always spent Mother's Day together.
I'm,
It's
I'm
just hard.
I understand.
And my daughter sent me a bouquet of tulips today. They're so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little sun catcher. So,
Okay.
it's just when you have to do, the first birthday, the first Christmas, the
Now, yeah. Now I feel bad that I was teasing you about it. I'm sorry.
the first Mother's Day, because we always went to a park, went out to eat. We just went to special places. That was just kind of our time. And
Yeah.
Melissa is going to my niece Christy in Memphis. She's traveling tomorrow, and she's picking up her great grandmother's furniture to take to her house,
Okay.
because Christy's going to be out of her apartment by the end of June. So she's trying to get rid of things that she's not going to be moving to, where her and her husband are going to live in Alabama.
Okay.
So, but after church on Sunday, my friend Jean, the one who's a widow, and I'm going on the cruise with her, and another girl and me, we're all going to meet at McAllister's and eat lunch and then play cards.
Okay.
So, we're going to do that. So, it'll be a good day. Just
Oh, yeah.
different,
It's different. Be different. Yeah.
Yeah, just different.
Mm.
So, and Mona lost her cat.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she said last night it looked kind of skinny, and she didn't really notice it lately. But she had made an appointment at the vet, to get that animal checked out too. But then she found it passed away.
Oh no. Hmm.
So that's been hard on her.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
I know. Hmm.
yeah,
Hello, Charlotte and Deb and Marla and Bernice and Mimi and Darlene and Sam.
nobody else coming up.
Y'all come on up. I was sitting over there adding stuff to that website, and I finally got tired of it. But I was trying to set up that pre-order on some of that stuff,
Uh
and
huh.
I did have the right tab there, and one woman's already ordered some and paid for it, and it's that Walk on the Prairie, and it won't be here till September or early October.
Now who's making that? Who?
That's Riley Blake. It's
Riley
Riley
Blake.
Blake. And I kind of wanted to pre-order, but I didn't want to take y'all's money right away. So I thought, well, I'll get on here and explain to y'all that I ain't meaning to take your money. Y'all have to work with me as I experiment and learn some of this
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Now the Fat Quarter Shop. I think they charge like $2. I think if you
right,
want to
yeah,
pre-order something, like to save you a space, and
yeah,
then when it comes in, they just send it to you. The only way you know is when they bill you.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, it's not really. They don't say it's here or anything. It's just next thing you know, you've been charged for it.
mine,
You know.
mine didn't do like I expected it to do, and I didn't expect anybody to buy it. And it hadn't been on there but an hour or two. But I've
Well,
done.
maybe it'll come soon. You know.
Well, it won't till September, and then
Oh, September.
yeah.
Oh.
So I sent her a message and I said, Linda, let me refund this money, and I'll just keep your name over here to the side.
Uh
You
huh.
get it when it comes, because
Yeah.
I have a lot to learn. So
Yeah. Some people though may say, "Oh, just keep it. When it does come in, send it." And then
well,
you may have others that say, "No, I want my money
money
now."
back, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just dealing with the public. It's that way.
Mhm. Well,
Sometimes.
if
So,
I'm going to make mistakes, and the only thing I can do is admit that I made them and go
yeah.
on. That's all I can do.
Well, someone
Apologize.
makes a mistake. If they admit it, then I understand. But if they just try to hide it or make up something else, that kind of irritates me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But I'd rather just tell the truth. I made a mistake. That's all
Yeah.
I can
There's
do. So,
Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
hello,
Hello?
Carrie. You make a quick trip out with that dog with Will. If she's been making a block, let's look at Carrie's block.
I see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
One of
my
the,
crazy cottage.
Crazy cottage. Yeah.
hello, Mona, and who else we got?
Hi, Mona.
Hi, Mona.
June,
Glad you're here.
Hey, June.
and Sherry. Sherry's here. It's been a long day here. Well, it hadn't been a long day. I'm tired though. Them little girls was here till noon.
Yeah,
My
that can wear me
daughters.
out. Just keeping up with them.
That's all I do is when they're here is play with
Yeah.
them. So
Well, I mean, that's what you should do.
yeah, yeah.
Well, grandmas always should play with their
And
grandkids.
I know you guys saw that video. That Millie's something else. I'm
Yeah.
telling
I saw it. I laughed.
Yeah. Next, she's gonna be wanting some thread.
you. I know the little machine will actually make a little chain stitch, but we don't put the thread on it. And
Yeah.
when you don't put the thing in the floor, she just takes her finger and pushes that button. But boy, she likes to make it go fast.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you got to slow down. Can't go fast.
And then if I try to guide it, no, don't put your fingers there. So anyway, she's only
Yeah.
3, so we'll be patient.
Yeah. But it'd be good for her to play with that, like say when you're sewing.
Mhm. Yeah,
You have
her
her.
her mama purposely bagged it up and brought it down here with her stuff today when she left her. So I guess so I could play with her with it. So
Yeah.
it's at her house, but
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a little play one like that.
well, I got about the cheapest one I could find because she was going to play with it and knock it around. So there was no point in spending a lot of
No,
money.
you don't get anything good. She's too young for that.
So
They
it was
also, I saw on Marketplace, they even have the iron, the kids' iron.
okay. Hmm.
I'll be back just a minute.
Okay. Hello, guess who? Nancy and Joanna. And if I missed, I'm sure I missed. And Rhonda's someplace. Hello, Rhonda, RV
Yeah,
Quill.
hi, Rhonda.
So this was so short notice. I wasn't sure if y'all would find me or not.
Yeah, I
Well,
was doing it short because I wanted everybody to know I'm still here.
Yeah, when I went to set mine up, I saw you were on, Carrie, but I hadn't done set it up, but I was working on it. Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
Well, Melissa sent me some tulips, and I got them in a vase, and I thanked her for them. And she said, and it has a chain. She said, so when the tulips are all done and gone, you'll still have this to look at.
Yes.
So I thought, oh, how sweet. Okay, you can make me little.
Okay. Is that like real pressed flowers inside it? Maybe. Might be.
No, it looks like they're painted on there,
Okay.
but it's not real ones in there. But it's still cute.
It is cute.
I had it hanging on my hutch in the eating area. So.
Hello to farm wife, and there's.
No, I was trying to do a short and then come to your life.
Yeah. Well, my oldest daughter.
I
my oldest daughter called me, and she was upset, because she wasn't going to be able to be here, and she knew that Melissa was traveling to Memphis to get pick up the furniture, so.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of talk to her for a little bit because she's still dealing, with some of the grief of losing her brother.
Oh yeah, I know when we lost my sister 5 years ago, it was a long time, and I still drive by the cemetery and sometimes want to cry because I have to go that way to go to town. And
I know where I'm going to be on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Visiting my mom.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, my parents are buried. Both of them are buried behind a little Baptist church about an hour south of Memphis.
I just have to go.
So you don't go there for decorations then?
No,
Maybe almost 40 minutes on the bus to get to it.
Is it?
Yeah, it takes me 45 minutes to get to the subway, so
That's
not that far from the
long
subway.
trip then for you too, Carrie.
Yeah, and taking Lil with me too. I took Dollar all the time, so.
Yeah.
And plus, come here.
I'm not going to be buried in the same cemetery as my mom and dad. I'm going to be buried where Terry's mom and dad are. Our spots over there.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody.
And it's a long drive over across the mountain.
Yeah. There's Lil. Hi, Lil.
Say happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Lil.
Yep. Today's your birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Lil.
Well, my son and I, we have one cemetery lot because we're both going to be cremated. And the guy said you can put two, urns in the one plot. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do.
Arlington National Cemetery.
Oh, mm-hmm. I have an uncle who's buried in a national cemetery in the state of Virginia. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My mom just had one brother.
Bill. Yeah, I forgot today was her birthday.
Did you?
Yep. I thought it was on tomorrow, but it really was today.
Yeah.
The one behind me is called Softly, is the name of it. Where the package at, but I don't think I have very much of it left. I've still got a little bit of yardage. But it was made with the charm packs. But I thought they were pretty colors. I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trouble. I love too much of what I buy. That's true. I'll get myself in trouble with too much of it.
And you only live once, Rita.
Well, I know, but I can't spend all my money on fabric, can I?
You got to eat, don't you?
I got to eat.
I mean, even though you have a lot in your garden, I mean, there's still stuff you got to buy.
After supper a few minutes ago, I was dipping Terry a bowl of ice cream because I got some too. But I was dipping it there in front of him and said, "You want another spoonful? Want another spoonful?" And he was getting pretty good amount. Said, "You better stop now because you don't want me to eat all your ice cream."
Oh my goodness. Well, Jaden was here tonight and we did hobo dinners. Like, I had a hamburger patty and I had a can of green beans. We kind of divided that and I cut up some small potatoes and wrapped it up in aluminum foil and threw it in the oven. She loves to eat those and she likes to make them. So we did that together. And then yesterday I made an Amish banana pudding and we had that for dessert. Okay. And I explained to her the difference in how I made it then versus making it with, say, a can of vanilla or banana instant pudding. Okay. And she said, "Well, I like this much better." I said, "Yeah, it's just a little more work to it." Mm-hmm. She liked it.
Yeah, good night to Mona. Mona's leaving the chat.
Yeah, good night, Mona. I think she said it's Thursday night. I think that's when she goes to her uncle's.
Okay.
It's Thursdays. There's 2 nights. I think one of them is Thursday.
Joanna, my fur children get Ben and Jerry's peanut butter ice cream for dogs. They like it better than Frosty Paws. Go figure. But the small cups are pretty cool looking. I didn't know they made ice cream for dogs.
Yeah,
That's a
they
new one
do.
for me. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah, I tried it up here with Lil. Lil wouldn't eat it, but Dollar would.
Okay.
I do know in the grocery stores they have like a refrigerator section that's got dog food in it.
Okay. What's up, Crazy Hillbilly? Sandra Kay? That's not Sandra Kay in the basement. That's not Sandra. Trying to
Hello.
I on you. I said thanks.
She hasn't been on for a long time, so I figured you guys might want to see her.
Well, yes.
She wakes up, I'm sitting here in my
pajamas.
pajamas and crazy hair. Ooh.
We all got crazy hair.
I've had crazy hair all day. So.
Yeah, mine's kind of that way today too. It's
And all
not
day,
its
every day.
not its best.
She had to take care of her dog while I was gone.
Oh.
I
Her
know my
own
lawn.
dog.
Yeah.
Did
She's
she fill the
supposed to
hole
take care of
in?
her own dog. That's like making a kid that wants a puppy dog take care of it after they get it. So.
So Rita, did your mom come up to your place last night?
She did. It didn't do anything here. We had a
It
little bit
didn't
of
good.
rain.
Now Christy said it kind of missed them, but it got more up near Nashville. She said.
Yeah.
And I definitely have.
Sandra,
I made her come over here. She don't need to stay over there by herself. And she says, well, I'll go down to the cellar, but she don't need to by herself.
no.
But as soon as it was over, you think it's over, take me back home. So, okay. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What are you making now?
Yeah.
These are full flowers. You put them over that's what I made today.
okay.
It's like you put them over the spool things on your old sewing machine.
Oh, I've
Even
got
your
one
new ones
on
can take
my someone made
Okay.
one and gave it to me for my featherweight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got one
Yeah.
about like that, Rita. But it's crocheted. Is that what you did?
Yeah, it's
This is
crochet.
crocheted with the fine thread.
Lay down.
Okay, I can't hardly
Mine's with
see. Okay.
Yeah, Sandra's kind of sitting in the dark. it
Yeah,
looks
she's
like,
kind of in
but
the
I'll
dark.
make her big, but she is kind of in the dark.
Oh no! It's like gotta find my camera.
It's the angle
Yeah.
of the light.
Oh,
Mom.
that's
I
a
can't
little.
see you.
Oh,
Okay.
like, yeah, they fit under a spool of thread, but I made them fluffier flowers.
Yeah.
But I can't find my purple.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
No
I have
purple.
purple thread. And I can't find it.
well, just make some more when you find the purple.
Well, my
Yeah.
flowers today are in a purple vase,
Mhm.
There.
and I thought
That's
of
probably better.
it with purple.
Hello,
But I have
Northern
a
Willow.
purple green variegated.
Hello, Linda Denton.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the chat part up.
Pretty good, Sandra.
Hello,
Hi,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
How long you been on here?
19 minutes.
Just a little bit, not long. She decided at the last minute to come on.
Yeah, at 8:30, I decided I would, or 8:35, and so I said, "Oh well, we'll make it 8:45." So it hadn't been just a minute.
Because I was watching TV and I looked on my phone and I said, read the song. I didn't even know it.
And when I started to go on, I noticed Carrie was on. So
Yeah, I seen she went on because I got a notice.
Yeah, I
That
went on
she
hers
was
for
on.
just a second, and
Yeah.
then Rita said that she was going to be coming on, so Carrie got off.
Okay. What is that, Carrie? That's cute.
Crazy cottage.
You made one?
Yep.
The
All
wonky,
right.
She started the
wonky
crazy
little
log cabin.
cabin.
Cabbage.
The wonky one.
Okay.
Yep. She's
So you
trying to
did that
join
with
us.
Sandra?
Nope, I did it on my own.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She started on while I was gone as a surprise to me.
Oh, that's
Wow.
sweet.
How
How sweet.
cute. Hold it up again. Let me look again.
I'll make you hello Pam and craft on and so forth. I'll make her big so you can see it.
She's still working on
You
it.
can see
That
her
is
hot
so
in the middle.
cute.
Yep.
Yes, you did a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
I hate to say I think she's doing better than somebody else I know. Just saying. She's doing better than Linda. There we go.
Well, yeah, Melinda ain't gonna do it.
And I sewed on the
Rita
featherweight.
ain't gonna do one either. So
Did you sew on the featherweight?
Yes, I did today.
What'd you think about it?
I love it.
Do you?
But I'm not going to show anybody else me sewing on it. I'm going to record a little clip and send it to the person that sold me the featherweight.
Oh, that'd be nice.
yeah.
That way she sees me sewing on. Marla got to hear it.
Okay.
Did
He
you?
says, if you're sewing with it, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
But it's missing the spring that goes on the spool. Whatever
Uh-huh.
that holds the spool, there's a spring. Does Rita's have that?
A spring? No, not a
It-
spring.
There's something that keeps the spool of thread from rocking. The
Mine
noise
is just mine's just that little metal piece that sticks up.
well,
I
Marla
have to go look at it. I don't remember.
It has a funny clip or a spring or something on it.
Um,
Do,
And it
do you
keeps the
know
spool
how
of thread
to
from heating.
grease and oil it?
Okay.
Yeah. I've did so much research on the things. It's like
Well,
Yeah.
a good resource is a featherweight shop in Utah.
yeah.
Road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip. It's like
I heard that Pam, I think she got 2 dogs.
really?
Pam.
Yeah,
What-
she was talking about on craft and so on and so forth. She was talking about it
Yeah.
on Shady Susan's live today. And said she's going to have to potty train them.
Uh,
Uh,
that won't be fun.
No.
that's the
Two
worst part
puppies.
of getting a new dog.
And
Yeah,
they
see,
Mhm.
yes, 2 puppies yesterday.
Yeah, 2 new puppies.
So she finally bit the bullet and did it. She was kind of on the fence about whether to do it or not. So she did
I'm not
it.
on the fence about doing anything.
I'll tell you what. I sure have missed our dog.
Well, you
I
miss
sure
them.
have.
I bet you have. I bet you went to look for him probably a few times before you think about it.
Mhm.
I know
So,
when I
Kate,
lost
do you have any other dogs?
No.
No.
Mm.
That's lotion, really.
I've been trying to talk Larry into letting me have a cat.
A
And,
cat you could leave home alone
exactly.
as long as they got a couple litter boxes, put the food down, and they're set.
Yeah.
You don't
You
want
can
another
put
dog?
water in the sink in the bathtub.
He don't want the he likes cats, okay. He just don't want the smell of the litter box. And I told him as long as I kept it clean, it would be okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. The cat that was in the house with us on vacation, it
Mhm.
would get up and drink water out of the sink.
Mhm.
And then when it was done going potty, it would go to the toilet and wash its paws.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wow.
what the heck? I guess he's
Hmm.
always done that. When he's done pottying, he goes to the toilet, puts his plate. It's like he's
Kathy,
playing in it for a little
Bernice
bit,
asked
and walks
you a
away.
question.
I hear you can potty train a cat.
Yes. We did. On the 29th. I sure did, Bernice.
Marla's a cat person, she says, though.
I
She's
am too. I'm
one
a
and
cat
done,
person.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that way
I
on
love
the
cats.
brick pattern, one and done.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess
They told
Donnell
me,
put out she asked me, Dave, well, did you watch the video I did on guard trick? And I'm like, no, I haven't. She said it was real easy.
Hmm.
thank you, Bernice. It's been really hard. I went over there a couple of times where his food and water was to see if he had any food and water.
Hmm.
It was just a habit
Yeah, happy. Yeah.
Yeah, it
because he
is.
was 13.
Hmm.
And we'd had him since he was about 2 months old.
I think Shady Susan, the way she talks, she paid quite a bit for her dog that she got. But if she doesn't get a hold of that dog and get some training on that dog is going to run her nuts because it bites her all the time. And sometimes she has to get a Kleenex because it brings blood to her arm.
Oh
Oh, my
my.
goodness.
But that dog just bites continually.
Huh.
Well, my daughter,
Is it still a puppy and cutting
Yes,
teeth?
it's a
and whatever?
puppy.
Uh,
And she got like different chew toys for it, but I don't think it cares for it that much. But yeah, that
Huh.
dog is continually biting on her. She just has to hold it so it can't bite her.
my daughter
I
said
agree, Sheila.
if
Yeah,
I get
she's gonna
another
have to
one
do something, or it's gonna get worse.
she'll train
But
it
she
for
kind of
me.
thinks it's cute, so
Mhm.
I'm like, okay,
It's not cute. I
But
I
well,
agree with Sheila
from the way
100.
she talks and her expressions, she thinks it is, so
Yes, she does.
but that's what she wants.
Well, it's not
Well,
allowed in my house.
Yeah,
If there's a biting dog, it's going to have a muzzle of some sort.
yeah. Hello, RB Quilt. How are you?
yeah.
Very well, thank you.
Good.
I got back from Texas today.
Did you?
I went over to see little Natalie, and she's so small. I was just saying, Jennifer,
She
she's
will
so
grow.
little. She's so tiny. So cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll grow. But I think she's 8 pounds now.
Hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
She
I
must have
worried
been
about.
real tiny when she was born.
Yeah, I worried about my first daughter, Jennifer, because you're a new mom and you worry about every little thing. And at 1 year checkup, she weighed like 17 pounds, but she looked small.
Hmm.
And I said, she's just not gaining weight. She's so little. Pediatrician says, don't worry about it. When she gets hungry, she'll find food, even if she has to go to the trash can to find it. He says when she gets hungry, she will eat. You
Yeah.
know. So after that, I kind of quit worrying about it, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're a new mom, you worry about everything, you know.
That
Mhm.
that trash can menu doesn't sound good.
No.
But his point was, if the kid gets hungry, she'll eat.
They
Yeah.
find something.
That's it. They will. Anything is that way.
And Jennifer's a good little mom. I gave her a Mama's Day card and a little
Oh,
gift. And I said I was just so proud of her. She's just being such a good mama.
Uh-huh.
well, good.
You know, her personality was something like, I'm tough, I can do anything. Nothing could stop her.
Yeah.
But ever since when she got pregnant, she's just been like, I don't know, more nervous than I've ever seen her.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
just
wow.
a new mom in it, you know.
I guess so. I told her I didn't worry about a thing. I was so glad I was having a baby. I just was so happy.
Yeah.
But she was just nervous.
And with me, by the time you had the third one, you know, they just had to fend for themselves.
That's right.
Mhm.
You know.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Pam, you're going through that with insurance. Said they
Yeah.
were fighting her with sending him to this rehab place. I know, Joanna, that's what I'm thinking about. But I don't think you could convince her of it.
Mhm. It's still cute, still a baby and cute to her. So
Yeah. And I have to kind of laugh because she has this kind of backpack thing, and she put it on, and she had the dog down in there, so that way it couldn't really get to her and bite her. And it kind of stuffed him in front. It kind of reminded me of like a kangaroo pouch.
uh,
Mm.
I'm going to airing of the quilts on Saturday.
oh,
Are
that's
you?
coming
Yeah.
up pretty
I
quick.
told my friend who lives in Fort Smith about it, and she said yes, she had been to it, you know, several times.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Are you going to drop by and see me on the way?
I don't know where you are.
Well, I can tell you where I am. I'm not hard to find.
I probably won't. I
well,
probably won't only because from Conway to Greenwood, sure it's I don't know if it's like an hour and a half.
she's near like Clarksville, kind of.
Yeah. And I'm
Clarksville
supposed to be there
tomorrow.
at 9:30.
Oh,
But if I left the house early enough, I mean, I'm supposed to be there at 9:30. So 9:30, 8:30, 8. I probably leave 7:30 just to get to Greenwood and make sure I get there on time, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I can come to your place anytime. It's no
You
much of a
can't. That's true. I'm not as far as Greenwood, so just come another Saturday, another day. I mean, don't have to be Saturday. Just let me know when you're coming.
Yeah, just come on a Saturday to her.
You're not gonna put me to work feeding chickens or something, are you?
No, no.
I did see one chicken while I was there in the yard. Was all.
I don't know. You
Do you wash dishes or fold laundry?
will say, I mean,
I don't know.
pulling weeds or something, you know.
Oh, the garden. You can't get in the garden, so the weeds in the garden's awful.
But it's been so muddy because of so much rain.
Yes.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. So much rain.
I told Terry that's his garden. It's his messy garden. So.
Yeah.
Not my weeds. It's his.
I would love to come there, but I'm afraid to because of the fabric.
You'll love to pet all of the fabric. I'm telling you.
And
You'll
it's,
have to cut
It's
me
so
off.
pretty.
it's growing too. There's more and more. Some comes in, some goes out. But
How nice. I think it'll be fun. I need to get away and get little day trips.
you know, that's just it. People don't come to see me; they come to see the fabric.
To touch it. And
I
to
would
look
come.
at it.
The fabulous fabric.
I would come and try and milk a cow again
I still do
to
that.
see if you remember that rhythm.
And she most of the time I bet she has a quilt already set up on the long arm. She did when I was there.
I don't have one on there right now. Which one?
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Which one did I have on there when you were there? I can't
I
remember.
couldn't tell you.
Uh,
I don't know.
2 quilts ago. I don't know.
It must have been that garden for Harper. Maybe it was that one because
I
that
think
was
it
before
was.
the star. Yeah,
I don't know.
because I don't quilt all the time.
Well, you have to have a quilt ready to go because it wasn't the star one.
So
That
I
was-
think it was. I think it was the heart garden for Harper. So.
Yeah, I think it
But
was.
I like that little pattern. I thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
What do you want? I've got a dog talking to me. Oh, what you want?
Cute.
Or you want to come up and say howdy? Come on, get up here. Real quick. Hurry up. Yeah. Yeah, tell them hi. Say
There's Heidi.
hi, Heidi. Hi. They're talking to you.
I
Who's
didn't
talking?
see her
How
when I
did
was there.
how did she Rita?
How old is she?
Uh-huh.
She's 5 or 6. I still call her a puppy, but she's 5.5 about.
Oh, okay.
So she's not a puppy, even if we treat her like one.
Well, Larry called Max a puppy.
She cracks me up with wanting you to throw the toy.
You being good? You act like you're being good.
She reminds me of Leo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Mhm.
She
Kinda
can
looks
be
like-
a little bit hyper sometimes, but most times she's pretty good.
It's that rat terrier in her.
Uh-huh.
You come here.
Being so still.
Oh, she's
And
perfectly
I don't hear her
content.
bark very often either.
Not too often, but I know y'all have heard her run out the door barking sometimes when she don't even know
Yeah.
what's out there, but she just tearing it up, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Look, there's Heidi.
Yeah, they both look to be about the same size.
And
Yeah.
she's not a cuddle dog though. She's not. She just. What you? Now what? I'm gonna go give her to Terry now. I don't know how you even got up here. I put the baby gate up to keep her away, but I think she come around the back way. She come around the back way,
Hmm.
and she loves those little girls. You know, they were here today, but she loves them too much. You know, she wants to get in their face and around them too.
I was just wondering if she got along with your friend.
Oh, she does, but I put her away from them because I said she'd get too close to them.
Yeah.
But she does love them, and wouldn't hurt them other than she'd want to get in her face. But all right, she gonna go now. Tell you two gonna tell them bye.
Bye.
Cute.
Here's your dog.
I think she like lays in Terry's lap in his recliner.
All right, she's Terry's dog now.
Is he still awake?
He's still awake. Yeah, he's awake. I got him some of them salon paws things that y'all were telling me
I
about.
was going to ask you about that. Has he used them?
He put one on last night. I thought the box was still laying here on the table. But he couldn't tell that it helped too much.
Well, it may take more than one time using it,
But I put one of them on him last night. That's
Mhm.
that's what I got. I just
Mhm.
ordered them from Amazon, and they got here yesterday. So.
Yeah.
And I'll put one on him again tonight. So.
Yeah.
And then I got some of this stuff too. They said that was supposed to be good too. That Tiger Balm.
Yeah,
And
I seen that.
Yeah, telephone is good, Rita.
But I've not even opened it. We didn't do anything
What
with
is
it.
that used for?
It's
It's
for
it.
helping the muscles.
It says pain relieving ointment. It
Oh, okay.
It helps.
says works where it hurts. What it says.
I used it when I was in when I took karate. You use it after you get
Oh
sore.
no, she's got a black belt.
I got a yellow belt. I don't have a
I
black
tried.
belt.
I put some of that Tiger Balm on my thumb one day, and
Mm-hmm.
it did help.
It did help?
Did
Okay.
it?
Yes. And then my grandson took the bottle back.
Is it you think about like using icy hot?
No, it was actually better because icy hot. Oh, I love icy hot. Just give me a
Yeah, I
shower of
used
icy
it.
hot.
I tell you what I cannot use though, and I put a whole lot of it on the calf of my leg one time. Oh my gosh, I was in tears. That stuff was so hot on there. Oh
That
my
Yeah.
heat,
god.
that stuff called heat.
No, this is Ben Gay.
Being
Well,
gay.
it's similar to it.
Oh
I,
my gosh. But the
one
icy hot, I like it. It's pretty
One
good.
time
Yeah.
I used some of that stuff called heat, and it
Uh-huh.
like to set me on fire.
That's what Ben Gay did to me. I mean, I was in tears. I couldn't wait for it to get better. I almost wanted to go get an ice pack and put on it.
Yeah. Austin took that icy hot and put it on his little privates at 5 years old.
Mm.
And
Oh,
he
no.
goes, Mom, fire, blow.
Oh my goodness.
Trying not to laugh.
No, I don't
Trying-
watch Stephanie, so I don't know. Maybe Sandra knows.
What?
Guess who Nancy says? Has anyone heard from Sassy Stephanie how her mom was after the house fire?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Mm.
But it's like, yeah, icy hot can be, and you can buy it at the dollar store.
Yeah.
It has it quite often. I buy it in the winter for colds. You just rub it on your chest. It does the same thing as if you put Vicks.
Hmm.
Yeah. When I
That's-
was little, my grandma would put like Ben Gay on my chest, and then she had like a little muslin cloth, and she would pin it to the inside of my pajama top, so it would it would be against that Vicks Vapor Rub.
My grandma, when I had whooping cough, I got the dry mustard packs.
Hmm.
That's what I got to live with my grandma for 2 weeks because I was sick.
Yeah. One time I had like a boil on the back of my calf, and my grandmother put some fat back on it and then wrapped it in gauze. Said that would make it like come to a head where you could mash it.
Did it help? Do you
And
do you
it
remember?
worked. Yeah, it did.
And Terry's not had cortisone shots or anything. Nothing. He won't go to the doctor for nothing.
Remember, no complaining.
I know.
So,
I know. Pam needs to get back in the sewing room. She spent the day on puppy watch, in and out the back door.
And you may have quite a bit of that for a while.
Yep.
I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, I could send you Lil if you want her.
Now, I'll take one that's already house trained
She's
Mhm.
so trained.
and it's been fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't hardly find them like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think she would leave me. Kathy, I don't think she would leave me.
Wrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said if I ship her to you, I don't think she would leave me.
I didn't hear what she said. Her microphone cuts off.
I said I would ship Lil to you, but I don't know if she would go.
Oh, yeah. She probably wouldn't. Yeah, I think that's a good sized dog.
Mhm.
And she's only 24
I don't
pounds.
want another big dog.
Hello, Charlotte Howard. Glad you're there. I've got some pretty new stuff to pet. Oh. Y'all remember carbonated Vaseline that was in a brown jar and was kind of yellow looking? I don't remember that.
No.
I've never
I
heard of
don't.
that.
Uh, sure don't.
I wonder when that came out.
I don't know.
I want one, but
She wanted
Housebroken.
one housebroken and small, but
Yeah.
she got two and not housebroken.
Yeah.
And Bernice says, Pam, always take them out about 20 minutes after eating or drinking, then clap and cheer. Housebroke dogs within 2 weeks.
Mm.
Yeah. My daughter said if I was to get one, she'd train it for me.
Okay.
Because she trains service dogs, so she knows
Yeah.
how to do it.
Will she not give you one of hers? You seem to like her dogs pretty well.
I do. I like her dogs.
She's got
Yeah.
She has to pay a lot of money for those dogs.
two.
So, no.
Well,
She'll
she
let
could let
me-
you borrow
She'll let
one
me
for a
baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll let me babysit.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadie is my favorite, the black and white one.
it's
I guess
always-
because I've known her longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Charlotte. I know about that.
So I
So,
guess
Amber, hey, what are you eating?
she didn't.
Chicken Alfredo.
Mm.
Oh,
Yummy.
Yeah,
I had a chicken sandwich for supper.
Chicken.
without milk. It tastes just as delicious without milk.
Hmm.
Because I don't have a cow to go out and get a quarter cup of milk.
Oh,
Believe me, I would if I had a cow. But
I had a man come this afternoon late and bought 2 gallons, so I don't have a whole lot left in the refrigerator.
yeah.
All right. How much you sell it for, Rita?
$5 a gallon, and they pay it. I could probably get more, but that's just a nice rate.
Well,
number to-
I heard
Yeah.
this, Reed. I don't know if you've heard this or not, but someone on a video today said they gave some raw milk to someone, but it was illegal to sell it to them. Have you heard that?
in Arkansas, it's not illegal if they come to the farm and pick it up.
Oh,
To the
okay.
Yeah.
farm and they can see where you milk it at and see everything they want to see. But my customers, they know me, so they don't do that.
Yeah.
But I can't take it to somebody. They have to pick it up if
Oh,
I sell
okay.
it.
So I guess you
And
can't really like advertise it,
right.
No,
for
a
sale.
little bit through word of
Uh,
mouth. The,
She has doodles. She has one of them's a doodle and a poodle mixed. That was the brown one. And then she has the black and white one. Sadie, she's a doodle and a Burmese mountain dog mixed.
Now, June, my friend Jean used to have a dog, and they had this braided thing that hung down, and there was a bell, and they had the braided hung down. And when the dog wanted to go out to go to the bathroom, it would go over there and pull on that yarn, and the bell would start ringing, and they knew to open the door so the dog could go out.
That's funny.
I've seen that. That's kind of cute. If I
Yeah.
ever had another dog, I think I could probably teach Heidi that now. But
Mhm.
That's what the great grandkids dog does. They have a door bells hanging on the door and they go ring it.
Uh huh.
Jenny's dog, the black and white one, is the one that gets her clothes out of the dryer after she dries them, brings them to her.
wow.
She's a mess. But it's because Jenny taught her to do it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll
how
bring
do
her
you-
her wallet to her.
How do you teach a dog to do that, though?
They taught her where she got her from because they taught Jenny how to, because Jenny was getting her as a service dog because Jenny has a heart condition. And they taught Jenny how to train her. And so now Jenny's a trainer. She's helping people train their dogs.
Yeah.
And that way she didn't have to pay for the $30,000 training and getting the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She only paid $2,000 for Sadie.
Yeah.
And they're allowed to go anywhere with her.
Yeah, I see signs that says like no animals, but exception is like
Mm-hmm.
service
Service
dogs.
dogs.
The service dogs are allowed.
And she said the only people that's ever questioned her was she had to go to the hospital because she was sick last fall and get an IV. And when she went in ER, they questioned her and said the dog wasn't allowed. And she said, yes, it is.
Because it's a service
And
dog.
her manager had to, because she works at the hospital, her manager had to inform.
Yeah. Well, it may be
people there.
because maybe some people, you get all kinds coming into ER. I mean, every kind of personality. And probably maybe somebody wanted to bring their own personal dog in with them.
Yeah, maybe so. And she takes Sadie in restaurants, and Sadie just gets up under the table and lays down.
Yeah.
How
Now,
does she
on my
want her?
Wednesday senior lunch I go to, there's a gentleman and his wife come in, and it's his service dog, and he has this little.
Yeah, they have their vest.
Something, vest. I was
They
thinking
have
of.
to have their vest.
And it says on there, please do not pet me.
Yeah. Jenny gets so aggravated because people will not read the sign that says do not pet, and they'll come up and speak to Sadie. Jenny said it's very aggravating because it distracts her.
Yeah.
And Jenny even has to wear this thing across her shoulders with what her heart condition is.
Does she? What kind of heart condition does she have?
It's some kind of something where her heart races. I forget the name of it.
Is it?
And the dog is trained that when it starts happening, she comes over and pats her and tells her she needs to sit down.
Yeah.
Usually if she sits down, it'll calm down.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Hello to Mary Webb. She's saying hello to all of
Hi,
us.
Mary Webb.
Hello, Mary Webb.
And Charlotte says those drawing salves have to stink to work. I opened this little tiger balm and my eyes are still burning. So just from smelling it.
It's strong,
Now,
Rita.
I have never
Yeah.
seen raw milk for sale in a grocery store.
Neither have I.
I don't think you'll find that in Oklahoma City.
Hmm.
It might be in a natural store, but it's like
Yeah.
it's still processed of some sort.
Mhm.
But they get the bonus of that cream on top if they like that cream
Yeah.
from Rita,
Mm-hmm.
because her little
And I
cow
think the
should have
FDA
cream.
says that because they want it to be pasteurized, you know.
Mhm.
Yes.
But that kills off the good bacteria too when it's pasteurized. The bad.
And I watched the Homesteading with the Zimmermans, and she said she's had a lot of negative responses that she's killing her kids by letting them drink all that raw milk. And she says they've had it for years and they're still here. You know.
Same way with my kids. They grew up drinking a lot of it.
Yeah.
And the grandkids are getting it now. So I'm not worried about it.
Does it
It
taste
tastes good.
It tastes
I
it
like
is
raw milk.
I've never had it.
but not in a bad
Mhm.
way. It's just richer and creamier.
Uh-huh. It's
Mm-hmm.
delicious.
I
And
bet it'd make some good homemade ice cream.
yes, it does make delicious ice cream. And the homemade butter tastes better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rita
I
makes
know,
that.
and
I've seen her.
way back, that's what people had to drink. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't like milk in the grocery store.
No.
My mom wouldn't drink cold milk because she always took the milk right from the cow,
Yeah.
and she hated chilled milk.
Yeah, I would think it would have more fat in it.
Y'all hear them cars outside on the street?
No.
You can't hear them?
Not tonight. We've heard them before when you've been on, but I don't hear them this time.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. And I don't have any lightning going on tonight either.
Well, we finally got some rain today.
Uh,
I was so glad. We needed it bad.
yeah.
Y'all been getting it all up there.
But some places are getting too much.
Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
a lot of flooding around different places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's funny. Tomorrow, me and my daughter is supposed to be going by ourselves for a daughter mommy outing
Uh-huh.
for Mother's Day. Well, the grandbaby, she decided, I call her grandbaby, she'll be 15 in July. She decided she wants to go. And now my son-in-law, he just took off work. He works for Delta. He took off work and said he's going.
Oh,
So they all want to go.
Oh, Wendy told him, she said, this is a girl's day out. And he said, well,
Yeah.
you don't like to drive. She said, well, that's true.
Well, Well, that'd be nice.
So he's our chauffeur tomorrow. We're going to a little town up in the mountains called Helen, and it's like the Alpine Village. It's all kind of little stores and all that.
That'd be nice.
Larry needs to go with you too, since the rest of them
No.
are.
No, his version of going to Helen is driving through it.
Yeah.
That's what he likes to do. He don't like
Yeah.
to stop and look like I do.
Yeah. Last year, my son took me to a restaurant, about 25 minutes from here, and it's called The Farmer's Daughter.
Mhm.
And then on one side, then the other side, it had all this knickknack and kind of like a gift shop and real old timey stuff in it.
Yeah, I like to look in places like that. And
Yeah.
this little town has quilt shops and bakery and fudge shop and a Christmas
Yeah.
shop and you know, just all kind of little shops.
Yeah.
And I haven't been in years. And then it has an old grist mill. And I'm gonna get me some stone ground cornmeal.
Yeah. Now, I've been to a place, and my younger daughter, Melissa, and I've been twice. It's called War Eagle Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
And they have a actual working meal. It's like down in the water, and you can see it.
Yeah.
Turning. And then they bag it up in these kind of muslin bags, and you can buy it there.
Yeah.
And the grits are good too.
Yeah.
I know it.
But they have a big arts and craft thing, like one Saturday. I don't know if it's in the spring or when it is. No, it's in October. Is when it is. It's in October.
Yeah, most craft shows starts in the fall of the year.
Yeah.
Late summer.
But it's packed with vendors. Oh my gosh. And it has this bridge that has like wooden boards on it that cars can drive over.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah, and they have to kind of stop traffic on one side so a car can go across.
So it must be a 1-lane bridge.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's a real old home that's there. I think someone's actually living in it.
I don't remember that show. Do y'all remember that show? Farmer's
No, I don't either.
Early 60s?
No, I was only like 10 then, so if it wasn't a kid show, I probably wasn't interested.
Yeah, I know. I would have been 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry said he remembered Petticoat Junction.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
I have caught it on the ME station before.
Green
TV.
Acres.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's on
I
there.
watch Me Channel sometimes.
Yeah,
I really like Andy Griffin.
I watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And my son would say, Mom, do we have to watch black and white TV tonight? I want to watch Andy Griffin.
Andy Griffin's good.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they had shows like that nowadays because they were so clean.
Oh, I know.
And
It was so
now
much
they're
better.
so free with talking about sex and
There's
divorce
so
and
many
all
talk
that
shows
stuff.
on now. I'm telling you.
Cussing, all kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, 10:30 at night on the ME, I always watch Perry Mason.
Mm.
That's
I never
good.
have cared too much for him.
And then I go to bed after Perry Mason's over.
Yeah, I think Larry likes Perry Mason more than I do.
Yeah. And sometimes at 5 o'clock in the morning, I've been awake and I'll watch Dragnet.
Yeah, I like Dragnet. I was flipping channels one night, and of all the things I come across, I think it was on the Me, was Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
The
Outer
Twilight
Limits?
Zone is on.
Twilight Zone, yeah.
It's on after Perry Mason, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's either before or after. But
Yep.
I wasn't into that show very much.
The Hee Haw reruns aren't running right now on TV, though, are they? I find them
They
someplace.
were a while ago, but I don't know about now.
I haven't found it. It'd only be on
Mhm.
that ME station that I could get would be the only way
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
would be running. Um,
And I've never heard of Decades TV.
me either. But
Mm-mm.
ME, it's an antenna station. It's not
Mhm.
cable.
Well,
And
we
it has
get it on
MASH.
Direct TV. Mm-hmm. You told me that a while ago.
Joanna says she has the whole Perry Mason collection on a DVD set.
Oh, okay.
RFD TV. I don't get that anymore. Used to when we had satellite, but
Oh yeah, that rural something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They even took that off my satellite.
hmm.
I was in the middle of watching a show when they discontinued it.
I think that's on a cable station, I think.
Huh.
It
Yeah.
was on my
But I don't
TV.
get it. I always watch the Waltons at 11 o'clock in the morning on ME.
Oh, I love the Waltons.
Yeah. And I have seen those shows, I bet 15 times each episode.
Oh, I bet I've seen them more than that.
Yeah, a lot.
I love them. I can tell you what happens in them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I have caught like on YouTube where they did an anniversary thing, and the ones that were still living, they're sitting around
Yeah.
a table and talking. And
Well, I've been to the real home place of
Have you-
Earl Hamner's twice.
have you? Where is
And
it at?
it's in Schuyler, Virginia.
Virginia. Okay.
Isn't that the name of it, Larry? Schuyler, Virginia.
Yeah, I figured it'd be in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere.
And I went 2 years ago with my daughter and son-in-law. We went to Philadelphia, and on the way back, I said, we got to stop by the Waltons.
Mm-hmm.
And we went through the old house, but I was very disappointed because they had redone it.
Oh.
And it wasn't the original house.
Now, I
on the
have watched
inside.
YouTube clips about even when they were filming it. It's like they were filming it, they would show different things.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't exactly like what you thought it would be,
Yeah, I was very disappointed because I wanted to see the way it was.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we seen the way it was at Loretta Lynn's home place in
Mhm.
Hurricane Mills, Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
Virginia. Is it Kentucky?
No, Tennessee.
Hurricane Mill, not Hurricane.
Mhm.
I don't mean Hurricane Mills. I mean Van
But
Leer, Kentucky, when she was little,
Oh, okay.
and Butcher Holler.
Butcher
Yeah.
Holler. Yeah.
Yeah, we went there, and they have an iron bed in there in the bedroom, and her mother made the quilt that's still on 2 of the beds.
Huh.
It's really neat.
Hmm.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I had to pee, and I went in her outhouse. Larry stood out there and watched the door for me.
Yeah.
I said, I can't hold it. I got to go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I come out and I said, I peed in Loretta Lynn's outhouse.
Oh my goodness.
I bet you she did a bunch growing up.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also went to Hurricane Mills too. We went to that house
Have
and
you?
Bernice says you make her laugh, Kathy.
well, I'm glad.
How many of y'all over in chat have ever used an outhouse? I'm just curious about that. Oh, I have too.
Me,
Yeah. I bet you there's some of you.
Carrie has.
Sandra has.
My teacher
Has
has
Sandra?
one.
Yeah.
She didn't raise her hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We all have.
All of us on panel has.
Oh yeah.
Jean says me.
Larry said to
In
tell
fact,
y'all
I'll
we
be
went to Alvin York's farm.
Mary and Sarah.
If y'all know
and
who he is.
Cheryl.
And
Yep.
Kathy, I did because my teacher had a house and we built that and he had no washroom inside, so we had to do it outside.
I wonder if Marla's ever been in one and used it.
Marla, if you're listening,
Okay, Marla,
fact,
we
I'm
want your answer.
I'm going to use an outhouse in like 4 weeks when I go camping.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's our camping. We have an outhouse.
Yeah, but we're talking about the old timey outhouse.
Oh, believe me, I had one without doors because I was on crutches.
Oh,
And I'm like, how am I going to get in that outhouse with crutches? So we just took the door off.
Double
What's
out.
so bad is using it in the wintertime when you're trying to do your business and you're about to freeze to death.
yeah.
No. What's terrible is when you're going to the bathroom and a squirrel's underneath the seat wants out.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
It's like,
I would have had
got
to
in
scream.
because- yeah.
And you know, my grandma's was a double. There was two seats
Yeah.
in it, and there would be old magazines and stuff in there because they more along with
Sears
your
catalog.
paper. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We saved our Christmas catalogs every year and our phone
Yeah.
books. We collected the neighbors' phone books
Mhm.
and we put them up at the outhouse.
Yeah.
Up there's Marta.
Look,
She said,
here's
"Yes,
Marla. Yes, I
have,
have Sheila. My aunt had one when I was a kid, hated it, and also had them at Girl Scout camp when I was a leader for my daughter's troop.
Well, we've used them, but we didn't necessarily like it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
but you
And then-
had to do what you had to do. So
Yes, you
It
got
was
to
a
go.
necessity.
Yeah.
I have one daughter that hated them. And there used to be one interstate rest area that was outhouses.
Mm.
And environmentalists come through and said, you got to get rid of that. So now we're one rest area short.
huh?
of
Oh,
getting
goodness.
across.
I love it when you're on the interstate rest area 2 miles, and you get up there and it's either closed or there's no restrooms to it.
Yes.
Huh?
That's
I see.
aggravating. And you know what? I have to go a lot. And I'll tell Larry, just pull over on the side of the road and I'll open the doors and I'm gonna go.
No, I'm not that kind of a pottier. Nope.
Whoa.
Well, I've
When-
had
when-
to in an emergency, but not usually.
Yes. When you got to and you can't hold it no more and you can't find a bathroom, you do what you got to do.
Oh, well, I go down in the trees.
Uh-huh. Well, sometimes there ain't no trees.
Yeah.
I think the last time I went alongside the road, I was pregnant with Melinda.
Oh, goodness.
And it was right along interstate.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
usually where I have to go. And he says, well, there's nothing around here.
Yeah.
He tries to find me a little turnoff with woods.
Yeah.
But then I'm afraid I'm going to get a chigger or a tick.
Yeah.
see
Oh,
it
you're
was.
you're making us laugh again, Kathy. So
See, we don't have those things in January around here.
We're going to take some things when I big see you come walking at them. They get scared.
Yeah, I'm sure. My husband's so crazy. Somebody
didn't
take him.
I didn't hear what he said. I heard his voice, but I didn't understand
He
him.
said, "What do you think tigers and ticks think when they see you coming towards them?"
Like Sarah Stitcher said, you got to do what you got to do. You know.
You got yes.
Yeah, I don't like the porta potties that they have now. You'll see them lined up. You know,
Yes.
going to different things.
Did I tell y'all about my porta potty issue with my telephone?
Oh,
No, but tell us.
Oh.
You drop it in it.
Yes, I did. It was
Oh,
at my
gross.
craft show about 6 or 7 years ago. I went and pottied and I had my phone
Did you
in my
get
pocket.
Did Larry go get
And
it
I
for you? So,
no, and I pulled my pants down and clump, and I heard it when it fell in, and I looked, and there was poop floating around.
Oh,
I said, nope, 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 nope.
you can stop now.
I'm glad
So
I'm done
anyway,
eating.
I went back and I told Larry, I said, he mans the booth when I have to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, I got to have a new phone. And I told him what happened. He started laughing at me. So when
that
we
would
got
be funny
home,
though. Having to explain that, you know.
before we left, he went and got the number off the porta potty. And he went and called the company that puts them out and told them to look for a cell phone. And they found it and called him and told him and asked him if he wanted it back. And he said, no, just throw it away.
Well, we had a girl at work that her crown, it came loose. In some way, she ended up swallowing it.
ooh.
So she never, and she kept checking her poop and she never passed it. So we took an x-ray at work of her and you could see it over on the right side of her colon and it was just stuck there.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
then that summer come along and she volunteered in the Children's Hospital cancer clinic they have in the summertime. And she was out on the lake and riding in kind of a, rough boat. And then the next week we took an x-ray.
That's funny.
And it was
I laugh at that one, Kathy. Can you imagine?
and that helped that
ringing?
jarring helped move it. And so she started checking it and she found it.
Yeah.
She cleaned it up and all that. She took it back to the dentist
Oh
and
no.
wanted them to put it in this flash it to sterilize it.
Yeah.
And
like
they did that and they put it back in there. She said, I'm not paying for another one.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I could have done that.
I know that's right.
But it was so funny seeing it in x-ray. You could just see it sitting right there.
Mm.
Yeah, the funniest comment was up there is, can you imagine the next person that went in and Kathy's phone went to ringing?
And they would say,
That would have been
"Hello."
funny.
He's not in here.
And I tell you, all I was worried about is I had just come back the month before from Hawaii.
Sarah Stitches.
And it had all my pictures on it. And I said, oh, Lord, please don't let my pictures be gone. I kept worrying about that. And they brought it back up on the new phone. All my pictures were there.
Okay.
They went to the cloud.
Nice.
Yeah, I always have mine go to the cloud
Yeah.
so I could get them.
Colonoscopy to get it out.
No, But they said she would eventually pass it. It just, I mean, it took almost a year for that thing to come out because we
Wow.
X-rayed it 2 different times.
Hmm. So did she have to check her poop every time to make sure it had to come out?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Not me.
Can't you imagine
Yep.
getting a stick and trying to go
Mhm.
through it?
Or get a fork and smash it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, me.
Yeah, we have laughed about that for years. You know, she said, "One's going to pay for another one. They could just use this one."
Uh,
But they sterilize it. They put it in their little machine, you know, to clean it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if I could have done that one either.
I don't think I could have.
I wouldn't
She
have
said,
had
"Let
a
me just
spot
use
for
this
it.
one."
You wouldn't have what, Sandra?
I wouldn't have had a spot for him to put it because it would have been filled with a new one. I would never have
Yep.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not no
Good
year.
night, Charlotte.
Charlotte's got to.
But yeah,
Night, Charlotte.
Good
Yeah,
night,
yeah. Good night,
Good
Charlotte.
night.
You ladies think we need to call it tonight too? I wasn't gonna be on here too long. So
Yeah, it's after 11 here.
oh, Teresa Louise just posted elk in the yard.
wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My brother
Does
Well, I
she
had-
live like in Idaho?
Yes,
Hmm.
Elk City, Idaho.
Yeah.
Donna,
had
they
seen
are
her
in
in mine yesterday.
Hopefully
Isn't that
she took a
appropriate?
video of them.
Yeah,
I'll
she
have to
must
go
have.
look.
Yeah, it is.
It's appropriate. Elk City have elk in it.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
brother's had elk coming down into his place too.
Yeah. Good night, Bernice.
Good night.
Good night, Denise.
All right. I'm gonna shut it down and we'll see each other.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Night, Carrie. Good night, Sandra.
Bye.
Oh,
Night,
bless
everybody.
you.
Rita. Good night.
Oh,
Bye bye.
Night.
Bye.
wherever that button is.